Hey YouTube, you know what it is, it's Sunday, and of course, I gotta get on a little Homestead level. Leatherman 47 is about to throw up another one of these barns here. And as you can see, that man brought vegetation. So making moves real fast. So one of the rules here with the county that we're under is structures have to be at least 10 feet apart. Structures can't be close. So that's why we got to measure to make sure structures is 10 feet apart away from each other. Just as you all know, one of the other rules is that structures have to be 30 feet from the front property line and then 15 feet from any of the other three property lines in the other three directions. So we're trying to make sure we stay on the county's good side and go ahead and follow these rules. But late start is all Sundays, but we're gonna go ahead and put in as much work as possible. So Leatherman 47 picked up some, y'all know what those are? Crepe myrtles. He said they get pretty big and make some good shade. So I'm learning because he know more about these things than I do. Look at them joints. Green in the desert. And I'm learning, y'all, because I know nothing about this climate. So it's pretty amazing to experience and pretty amazing to see. So let's see what happens with this. Oh, you gonna set them around it?
They won't be too far from it. And then they only cost $20, so I'll probably go get some white ones. These ones turn red, and they have some white ones in there too.
Oh, okay.
$20, not bad for a tree that turns out to be a beautiful shade tree.
How tall do it get?
They can get pretty tall, big enough to create shade. It's just proper pruning. That's another thing. It's a tree that has to be pruned. So the prune can always be turned into mulch, help the soil out and everything.
Okay.
They're some gorgeous trees, and they can handle full sun. So pretty much the type of trees we want out here before we start putting other stuff that's a little more delicate.
Yeah.
To the sunlight.
Okay, makes sense. Nice. All right, y'all.
Right here.
That's where we at.
This is the lick right here. So, especially when it comes, y'all excuse the stuff like the supplies and everything. This stuff is cleared out. So, when when this becomes an area for chickens or turkeys, you want to set up a roosting, like a good 2x4 or like maybe or a good post, even a big size post. That way they're stretching their feet out and not cramping them up so much. You would put that going across here or across one of these corners, and you want it to be level. You want like to have a sheet of more than likely or a good piece of plywood on the outside covering the wind from getting in on them while they roost. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So while they're up here roosting, we want that part covered up. So like, cause that's the main thing. If you can keep your chickens dry, you're good. It don't matter how cold it gets out here. So that's why you want to definitely have a roof, and then you would want to have something blocking like crazy amounts of wind, along with like, you know how rain starts to blow sideways. They need to stay dry. So while it could be a flood going on down here at the bottom, but if they got a roost area where they could be up high and it's covering the wind from blowing, in case they do get a little wet, the wind is not blowing on them, you know, on their wet feathers and freezing them and stuff like that, they'll do well. But for the most part, this thing can stay like it is. Except, you know, of course, we want to definitely put some type of chicken wire up to keep predators out, like little flock. Because you got a hawk. Some of these hawks out here are so acrobatic that they'll fly through there and come in here and get that chicken and get the hell out of here. But some of them are so big they wouldn't even come down here unless they saw them out in the open field. But you got these little brown ones. I think they're called kestrels. Y'all leave a comment down below if y'all know what kestrels are. But they're really small. They're smaller than your average hawk, and I mean they'll come through like a little area like this and give these chickens hell, man. So, but yeah, this is definitely your typical build when it comes to like a chicken egg house. Like, of course, you would put your egg boxes somewhere around here. You know what I mean? Like all the way around here, I would have egg boxes going all the way around on the sides like that, or possibly even all the way around. And you want to keep them up above eye level so the chickens don't want to get in there and start playing in them and all that type of stuff. You want to just have them like eye level where they can look in there, jump in there, do their business, and get on out. So, yeah, but we will keep these going, definitely. We'll keep making these because of the amount of livestock we're dealing with. You know, they have to have space. When it becomes overcrowded, your egg production goes down, and a lot of fighting and raping, and yeah, I don't know if y'all knew, roosters rape.
Damn.
Yeah. Where was we at, man?
Did not know that roosters raped.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
I mean, based on the way it looked, the way them roosters be fighting each other, and how many feathers is off all them.
You see them hens?
All them hens that's bareback.
Yeah.
I guess that's what that means.
Yeah, bro. You
learn something new every day.
It gets too stressful, and that is why. But everything has been on a standstill back at the homestead because I've been having to direct most of my attention towards this. My free time, I've been having to direct it towards this instead of splitting up roosters and caging them, because we usually eat them. We usually eat them when they when they become tyrants. A tyrant is made. A tyrant was produced for the table. That's right. But they getting their little field. They having a field day right now. But once things come back, get back into control, all that's over. We got too many damn roosters running around, giving these hens hell. The hens won't even set on no eggs because if a rooster walks by and sees a hen, he's like, "Oh, I'm finna get me some," you know. They run around crazy. It's just wild. It's madness right now. So, but that will be changing very soon. I'm gonna go ahead and crank up another post, but I think first I should level with the rig.
All right, in a shed build, or paddock build, or chicken coop build continues. All right, y'all. So we came up with something we're gonna do here to make sure we make a door. If we put 2 pallets, it's gonna close it. So what we're gonna do is, because you notice the beams, these pallets have a double beam. I'm gonna mark the center point, and we're gonna just cut it down the middle, and then put one on one side, one on the other, and that's gonna create the doorway for the second or third shed. Well, second one that'll probably be completed. Let's get the measuring and get them cutting. Let's get to it.
Well, look at you. Now you just gotta do the other side. You don't need nothing else. Done data?
Huh?
Done data.
Done data. All right, everything cut. Now it's time to go ahead and put in the post. Hey guys, had to let this thing get a little bit of charge so y'all miss a little bit. So now we are prepping the beams for the roof. All right, so now the plan is, I'm sitting here looking for my goggles, y'all. So the plan is we're gonna cut braces for each of these corners. All right, and it'll be a brace at the top, the middle, and at the bottom. So I'm gonna start cutting those now. All right. See it all over my face, but it didn't get my eye this time. Pieces are all cut. Look at that sunset. So effing beautiful. All right. Leatherman's already getting them in. Of course, we're gonna cut off the access. Oh, and then too, while we were cutting wood, this beautiful thing got transplanted. So we'll see how it do. We got to get our Simply Simone on and get over here and make sure we water. She's doing excellent with them trees. Shoot, our whole project is dope. But all right, let's keep going. Alright guys, that's it. As you can see, it is officially dark. The sun is going down over that mountain, and the moon has come up over that one. So with that, that's it. That's the end of the video. As far as progress go, let's see if I could get a... That's where we're at. So yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're making progress. Hopefully, I'll get on this land before the end of the month. Tune in to see if that happens. Shout out to my Homestead homies. Homestead homies. Camera said 10% battery remaining. That's okay because I'm wrapping it up. All right. DJI action. So, but hey, till next time. Peace out.